So I hope you're having a great Wednesday. And I wanted to suggest for you, for this midweek motivation, to phone a friend. If you're a certain age, you know the reference to what that's from. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I believe, is the game. And one of the options was to get help. You could phone a friend. So I invite you to phone a friend. And let me tell you why. Yesterday, I was not in the people mood. I had 2 appointments that I canceled. I did not feel like being around people. I had been around people on Monday, and I guess I didn't clear as well as I should have or something. I don't know. Of course, there is a full moon. The full moon's coming up, and solstice is tomorrow. So we got a lot of energies happening this week as well. But I was just done peopling. And so I said, I can't do it. So I stayed home. And a friend of mine texted me, a long time friend. We've been friends for over 20 years. And she said, "Hey, you want to go? Do you want to see Inside Out too?" And I said, "Actually, I do." And she goes, "Well, when can you go?" And I said, "Well, when do you want to go?" And we ended up going like in 45 minutes from that text message. Now, if you know me well enough to know, I mean, I'm a scheduled gal. Okay. Like I live by my calendar. Everything's planned out. Just like the train is planned to honk right now. Um, and so I'm not a very spontaneous gal. Okay. I'm just not. It's not in my nature. I'm a very planned girl and I'm a very scheduled girl. But she had called and I could go tomorrow, or I couldn't go today, which I said tomorrow, but I meant today because I was talking to her yesterday, right? I couldn't go today and I couldn't go Thursday and she couldn't go Thursday. And I said, let's just go. So we went. So in 45 minutes, we made the plan. We showed up. And first of all, if you have not been to the movie theater lately, I'm not even talking about the price. That's a whole different story and I'm not even going to get into, but they don't have anybody working the ticket counter. And we walk up and we're like, and you buy your own ticket on this kiosk thing. And you talk about 2 Gen Xers trying, and I consider myself pretty tech comfortable, but anyway, it was funny. So we had a laugh before we even got into the theater, right? We even made this joke, this kid behind, like, I bet he could do it before we could do it. And he was like, yes, ma'am. And I got ma'am. So anyway, we got our popcorn, we sat down, we caught up a little bit because she has traveled quite a bit this summer and I was, catching up with that. And we watched the movie. We laughed. We did the, uh-oh, like there was a part in there where like, as adults watching this movie and it's about a kid, right? A teenager. We're all like, no, don't, again, it's a Disney movie. So, Disney or Pixar. And so it's not anything bad. But it was just like, you just sort of saw, where this was going. And then we cried at the end, and then we spent maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes after the movie chatting. And that was it. And that was it, really. And for someone who had felt like she had peopled out for yesterday and didn't want to be around people, Heather called. I said yes. We went and we had a great time. And we didn't hang out a long time before because we had to get to the movie. We didn't hang out a long time afterwards. Number one, it was hot outside. And number two, it was knocking on dinner time door and I needed to get home. But it was so much fun. Number one, I don't do spontaneous things and she doesn't really either. And so that was funny within itself, but just being around a friend. So if somebody is on your heart, if you're thinking about somebody, if you're driving to work and you say, oh, I haven't talked to them in a long time. Wonder what they're up to. Text them. Call them. If they're close and you want to do something, say, hey, let's go grab a coffee, or let's go this time of year, let's go grab some ice cream, or let's go take a walk, or can we go watch a movie? Right? As someone who is not spontaneous and who is someone who's a very scheduled person and was peopled out, I had the best time. And I'm suggesting to you to not only call a friend or text a friend, because we're not promised tomorrow. We're not. My husband and I are getting to that age where we are losing people that are in our age group. And so that's been a little eye-opening. And so we're not promised tomorrow. And I know a lot of us have aging parents and aunts and uncles. Some of us still have grandparents that are still on this earth. And so call a friend, a family member, text them, see how they're doing. Even if you haven't talked to them in a long time. I did that. I just did that today. Hey, you're heavy on, yesterday and today, as a matter of fact. Hey, I've been thinking about you. You're heavy on my heart. Just want to send you love. Hope everything's okay. And that opens up. If they don't want to talk, then that's fine if they don't want to talk. Hope you're doing well. Miss you, love you. You know, tell people you love them. Tell people you miss them. Tell people you're thinking about them. Tell people what they mean to you. If you can go do something with somebody, go do it. I'm not saying neglect your responsibilities. I'm just saying say hello, right? And also do something spontaneous. Do something fun. So I met with a therapist way back, and the first day she sat down and she says, well, what do you do for fun? And I start naming off these things. She says, no, that's work. And I said, well, work is fun. No. It can be fun, but what do you do extracurricular that's fun? And I had nothing. What do you do for fun? Right? Do you garden? Do you knit? Do you crochet? Do you play the guitar? Do you paint? What do you do? Right? And we're so busy that sometimes fun is on the back burner, just like self-care. And fun is definitely self-care. So I invite you to phone a friend or text a friend. Go do something with a friend if you can. At least tell them that, hi, I miss you, hope you're doing well. And do something fun. Do something fun. It was fun. We had a laugh at the kiosk. The movie was cute. Now I want to go rewatch the first one. If you haven't seen it and you want to go see it, make sure you take Kleenex. For me, it wasn't as sad as the first one, or emotional. I shouldn't say sad. Emotional as the first one, but I did cry. But I am also a crier, so just FYI, take a Kleenex, and go do something fun. Go do something fun. And my friend had said, well, I was just going to go by myself, and I thought of you, so I just thought I'd ask. See? That's all she did. She was going to go. She thought of me. She texted me, and I said yes. And we had a beautiful afternoon. So go do something. Go do something. Watch birds. Teresa says watch birds for absolutely. Hummingbirds. Mine's, I'm surprised you can't hear it. I need to change. You can see the hummer feeder right there. It needs more water in it, sugar water, and it's fussing because I need to fill it. And I will do that right after this. Okay, I did pull a card, and it is absolutely wonderful. It is delight. And I think that shows what I felt yesterday. It was delightful. It was delightful. We hung out, we caught up, we ate popcorn, watched a cool movie, and, we got to have that experience together. We had a shared experience. So it was delightful. So do something fun. Go do something fun. Try something new. Go do something spontaneous, whatever it is, and sit with that delight, because it definitely was delightful yesterday. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. If you have any questions, please let me know. What else do I need to announce? Teresa and I just put out a new High Vibe Times episode. It's about the strawberry moon that's coming up. And so if you're interested in that, the link to our YouTube channel is up above, pinned, and you're welcome to go over there. Make sure you like and subscribe. We put out one episode a week, so go check that out. Also, what else? I think that's it for right now. I got some other things coming up that will be on out. I will English. It will be announced next week. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. If you are in the sweltering heat someplace, I hope you're staying cool. Make sure you drink extra water. And I hope to see you all soon. Have a good day.